Shabbat Shalom, everybody. This is Friday. The Shabbat hasn't started yet, but it's coming up soon. Today, we're going to talk about why Christianity couldn't survive without replacing time. If you are new here, welcome. If you have been here, thank you for being here. Regardless, you can dislike this video, like, comment, do whatever you want to do. Let's get into it. This is MMR YAHU. Truth over tradition. Covenant never dies. Now, let's get into it. We're going to go with the intro first, and then we're going to go section by section, like always. If YAHUSHA lived by every word of the Torah, what makes you think you can pick and choose which one or which ones you can go by or live with? So Christianity did not just reinterpret scripture, it replaced time. And if you control time, you control worship. Daniel warned us that power will arise that will think to change times and laws. Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High and think to change times and laws. Notice what it says. Not abolish morality, not remove prayer, change times and laws. That's authority. Now we're going to go with section 1, okay? Time belongs to YAHUAH. What do you guys think of the intro? I could have done it better. That was good intro. That was not. Blah, 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 blah. Comment below. Let's continue. Okay. Time belongs to YAHUAH. Genesis 1:14. And Elohim said, let there be lights in the firmament of the heavens, and let them be for signs and for seasons. Let them be for signs and seasons. The Hebrew word for seasons is moedim. Moedim. I'm hoping I'm saying this right, okay? Moedim. M-O-A-D-I-M. Moedim, okay? Which is appointed times. Appointed times. Not holidays, not traditions, okay? Appointed times. Leviticus 23:1-2. These are the feasts of YAHUAH. And he continues, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons. These are not Jewish holidays. They are YAHUAH's appointed times. Time is not cultural. Time is covenantal. What do you guys think? Section 2. Who has authority to alter appointed times? Deuteronomy 4:2. Okay. Ye shall not add unto the word which I commanded you, it continues to, neither shall ye diminish out from it. Ecclesiastes 3:14. Whatsoever Elohim does, it shall be forever. And it continues, nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. So, if YAHUAH established appointed times, who authorized their replacement? If YAHUAH established appointed times, who authorized the replacement? Who moved the Shabbat? Who replaced Passover with Easter? Who replaced the biblical calendar with Rome's calendar? Authority is the issue. Who gave them authority? I love saying that, okay? If it is not written, it is garbage. I want to agree with you. I would love to agree with you on everything you are saying. I would love for us to be one in YAHUSHA. You get what I'm saying? But I want you to point me to the scripture. Everything that you are saying, I get it. Sounds sweet, okay? I love it. I mean, not really, not literally, okay? But it needs to line up with this. If it is not with the word, it is garbage. Okay, let's move on to section 3. What do you guys think about section 2 and 1 and intro, whatever? Comment below. Let's continue. The Sabbath shift. Okay, Exodus 28:11. Okay, remember this Shabbat. I always want to say Shabbat and Sabbath at the same time. Is that it's mixed in my head. You get what I'm saying? Remember the Shabbat day to keep it holy. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy or set apart, okay? Not suggested, command it. It's funny how we're talking about the Shabbat, and at the beginning of this video, I talked about the Shabbat. Like, this is Friday, sundown. It's gonna be soon in like 5 hours, maybe 6 hours. You get what I'm saying? Isaiah 66, 22, 23. From one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me. From one Sabbath to another shall all flesh come to worship before me. So even in the future kingdom, Sabbath remains. So who changed it? History answers that, not scripture. So if it is not in the scripture, it is what? Garbage. I don't care for your Sunday garbage stuff, okay? It is garbage. People will get offended. It's garbage, man. It's like one of the video I uploaded before this one about the pastor, Emmanuel guy, rejecting the book of Enoch. Somebody commented and said, because the title, I put false pastor, Emmanuel, whatever his name is, and I said rejected the book of Enoch. And somebody said, you cannot just say he is false. I cannot just say he is false. What am I supposed to call that? A pastor that literally rejects the book of Enoch that's in the scripture. He rejects Enoch for the whole, like in whole, like the whole thing. He rejected Enoch. Enoch, just like he said Enoch is not authentic, I say he, pastor, is not authentic. So if you are not authentic, what does that make you? False. If you do not line up with the scripture, I call you false. Now let's continue. Section 4, replacing the calendar. The biblical calendar is lunar, solar. Rome's calendar is solar, pagan, structured. Let me say that again. This is very important. People do not pay attention to this. You get what I mean? The biblical calendar is lunar, solar. Rome's calendar is solar, pagan, structured. Psalm 104, 19. He appointed the moon for seasons. He, YAHUAH, appointed the moon for seasons. The moon governs moedim, not Gregorian system. Moedim, not Gregorian system. When time shifts, worship shifts. That means they pretty much had to confuse everything in order to stand. They had to, who was they? Christianity, of course. Rome, Catholics. What do you think these people are? What do you think these people are? They had to confuse everything. If you do not see this with your own eyes, I don't know how else I can explain this to you and make it make sense. I got the scripture. I'm taking what they say, and I'm taking what the scripture actually says, and I put both of them together. It is for you to make a decision for yourself, or conclusion for yourself, not me. I already made it for myself. That's why I'm making this video, so you can see it for yourself. What do you guys think about this? Comment below. Let's continue. Section 5. Enoch, Jubilees, and time structure. I knew Enoch was going to come here. I knew Enoch was in this thing. You get what I'm saying? Enoch, Jubilees, and time structure. Okay. The book of Enoch and Jubilees both emphasize calendar corruption. Wonder why, okay? Somebody, you probably gonna wonder why you do not have Jubilees in this. You do not have Enoch in this. This is your King James garbage. You know what I'm saying? Let me read that again, okay? Let me read that again. The book of Enoch and Jubilees both emphasize calendar corruption. That's why Enoch becomes dangerous, okay? Because it exposes time manipulation. it exposes time manipulation. And if Christianity accepted Enoch's warnings, it will have to confront calendar authority. It will have to confront calendar authority. See the pattern? No? Section 6. Daniel 7:25 was a warning. Daniel 7:25 was a warning. So Daniel 7:25, and think to change times and laws. Think to change times and laws. Okay, that's not the whole verse, by the way. We already gave that at the beginning of this video. You get what I'm saying? But you know, you can Google it, you can look it up, you can do whatever you want to do. You get what I mean? Or you can rewind this video, back it up, beep, 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 till you run out of beeps, and then you start it again, and then you go. Okay, let's continue. The prophecy wasn't about random sin. It was about institutional alteration. Institutional alteration, replacing divine structure with imperial structure. That's not a small issue. That's covenant authority. This was never about preference. Okay? It was about power. If you control the calendar, you control when people gather, when they feast, when they celebrate, when they worship. Christianity didn't survive by preserving time. It survived by replacing it. So the question is not, do you love God, quote unquote? The question is, whose calendar are you obeying? Truth over tradition. Covenant never dies. If it is not written, it is garbage. Christianity is not in the scripture. Therefore it is. Judaism is not in the scripture. Therefore it is. Catholic stuff is not in the scripture. Therefore it is. Islam is not in the scripture. Therefore it is. Buddhism. What? What is that? I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done. You can attack me in the comment if you want. You can write whatever you want to write. I don't care. I really don't care. You want to make this kind of videos? You gotta be ready for the heat. People gonna hate you. Like I said this before. I'm gonna keep saying it. Okay? There are more Christians on this planet than humans. So when I make these videos, I already know people gonna hate Christians mostly, and they're gonna say, "Do not judge